Okay, I think we are live officially for Minecraft Mondays. It's just me on right now. This is in the server. And as you can see, we have made some changes. For one, I've gotten a new steed, as well as another horse. Uh, that is just average. This one's pretty decent. It's got okay jumps, it's got okay speed, and it's got really good health. So, we're gonna my team looking out for better horses out there, but so far that one's kind of the best one I've been able to find. Uh, as well as we've obviously built a structure. This is the circle, I like to call it. This is gonna be the blueprints for what Hull City will encapsulate. This diameter of 150 blocks. Uh, yeah, it reached out all the way out here. Looks like it's disconnected. Needs some time to load in. And we're gonna be connecting right into the river, integrating, of course, partly into the city. It's gonna be a lot of work to take down this mountain, but that's why we need the beacon. I was hoping for some friends to show up online. We're also apparently in peaceful mode. I was playing yesterday, and for some reason the server was set in peaceful, which is fine with me. Though I do want some wither skeletons so I can get another star, so I can build a beacon, so I can dig faster. That would be preferable, but I cannot be beggars cannot be choosers. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Today might just be just like a chill crafts and mine stream. No, don't mind me just going through the circle. In fact, I think this should lead us to the storage area. While we're quickly giving a tour, that's just one thing we're doing today is a tour of the grounds so far. Okay, well this is not where I thought it was, but this leads to roughly the spawn area. You go like more in that direction. Hello, In Pursuits 02. How are you? I've done this Minecraft Monday. Oh man. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, I was just gonna show the storage area real quick. This is the villagers we have indoctrinated into our workforce. They kept becoming fishers, so we moved the barrels down here. I'm doing pretty good, I'm just trying to have a chill day, playing some Minecraft. You already know what's up. Um, yeah, no, and yeah, this is the ground so far. I did tell Cam and John that I would be on. I think it's actually Logan. I would be on around this time, so maybe we'll see him on. Maybe we won't. So, I don't want to talk about like the Steven Crowder thing because that's like been like talked to death about already. But that was really good. Just like a little quick side remark. Uh, it was really entertaining to watch. I would highly recommend checking out the H3H3 Steven Crowder debate. I guess is what's technically what it was called. Um, what else has been going on? I'm trying to think of anything to talk about. Also, a little shout out to my friend Ty. He started a band, and I did some graphic design work for him. And the band's name is the Visible Spectrum. If you're into like some of that alternative, like I'm not sure how to describe it because it isn't like it's like alternative rock in the sense of like like grunge and stuff. It's like that like there's a song called Funky Galileo he showed me. It's like that. I'm playing Minecraft while watching. Dude, it's Minecraftception. That was a lame joke. Um, okay. Okay, look. It's a door. It's a thing. Yeah. It's a door. Okay. Obviously, we got the guards, too. We had to re-up our staff after one of them, mysteriously disappeared. Most likely died. Oh, also, we did do the quarry. We finished that up. But it turns out, as you can see, it's not directly under the hole. It wasn't as far under as I thought it was when I started digging that. So it should still be a part of the hole. So it's not any work not worth doing. It's just like, I think there's like a mountain on top of it. So we're not going to reach the surface anytime soon with that. So I'm probably going to leave that there for now. Um, what are our goals today? We could probably go mining just for shits and giggles. Why not? Let's go mining. Let's expand the hole a little bit, as I so often do. Though I should probably put some of these resources away. I only have one job in life, and that is to expand this goddamn hole. Okay, let's put all this back. Honestly, we could probably use water. We shouldn't need a bed unless someone comes online. We'll keep the torches. Shouldn't need an axe. We don't need these because they're weapons. We're on peaceful for some reason. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab the secret. Oh, I don't have the levels for it, do I? I need to repair the pickaxe. The secret pickaxe. So there's Steven Crowder. Still, there's another Halo Infinite shop, I guess. That was kind of interesting. There was some interesting stuff on there. About like new books mainly. That's really expensive. Now what happens if I make like a diamond pickaxe? Would that be cheaper? Man. And then if I put the diamond pickaxe in here with this, so it's 17. If I put it into repair and disenchant, will it work now? See, but it disenchants the pickaxe is the thing. What if I did it the other way? It's been a while since I played Minecraft. See, I don't want that. That would be bad. This is slightly cheaper in levels, but I do not have the levels. Okay. Sweet. Love that. I just kind of want to like let it die and just like get some books and put it into the new diamond pickaxe. Let's maybe check that out as an option. Let's go check out the library and give a tour as well to the one viewer that I have. And I know that's like, I'm actually very thankful. It's more just like a roast on myself. Put you back. And how about them Bitcoin prices? Am I right? Oof. Though I've heard they've been making a rebound. It's been hard lately because my phone's been broken, and that's been real fun. Driving places. Just trying to access emails because it's old. I have like this old Wi-Fi phone, and it's all really out of date, so it doesn't work really the way it's supposed to sometimes. It's a whole mess. Okay. We buy paper, all sales final. Is there like a... This guy's got no fence posts around, I swear. This is apparently gonna be like the spawn area. I'm building like the laissez-faire super capitalist like industrial center. That's gonna be like right across, like right next to it. We have more players as well. They're just off in more distant lands. One day we'll connect them all. The Craft and Mine Co. will make millions from it even. Okay. I need paper. I'll be back. No, it's any fucking... How in the hell am I supposed to buy... I need the mending books, but I need to get XP to... Oh my god, it's a fucking mess. Okay. I don't know what to do here. So I want to mine. I want to mine fast. But I also don't have the resources to mine fast. So I guess the answer to that is to acquire the resources to mine fast, but to acquire the resources to mine fast is I need to find like a spawner. I need to make a whole thing where it kills, it makes like a mob trap spawner thing. It's been like ages since I played Minecraft. Oh, good landing. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. So, I need to find a mob spawner is what you're telling me. What if I just like dig straight down? That or I need to find like paper and build a new pickaxe. Those are my other two options here. Or I need to find emeralds. So I can just buy the books instead of having to trade paper for emeralds. Oh, I got paper still. Maybe if the prices are low enough, I can do it. Grab that. You never know. Bro, but what if we did and we were legends? I need to expand this walkway eventually. So yeah, Steven Crowd. I'm just trying to think of like what I've been like watching lately, because that's mainly what I talk about. How about them Swedish elections or not elections? The Swedish the government problem. Aren't they like having like problems or something? From what I remember. Oh wait, where did my lasso go? Did I leave it? Ah, sheesh. Ah, sheesh. Am I right, kids? Okay. 13 paper for 1 emerald. 17 paper for 1 emerald. 19 paper for 1 emerald. Okay, let's see. I want to be like really good or something. You're 8. You're 13. You're 12. You're 13. I'm gonna go with the 8. That sounds out of context kind of weird. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have actually one more idea. What if we just fish? Nope. Whatever. You can deal with that. I think we're just gonna fish. We're gonna put mending on the pickaxe if possible. And we're just gonna fish, dude. See if we can get some more. If we can get some more harnesses. Is that what they're called? Saddles. I don't know why I went to harness. Where's that other? Speaking of horse paraphernalia, where is that lead? There we go. Okay. Yes, sir. We're gonna need that fishing pole. We're gonna need mending. We're just gonna fish. We're just gonna fish. Minecraft Monday fishing. Probably just like waste pickaxe, but you know what I could make with it is like a silk touch pickaxe, I guess. But why not just use iron? I don't know. Either way. Let's see if we can get mending on the pickaxe first. For 17. God damn it. Bitch. Okay, never mind. I think I'm just gonna dig. I know I keep going back and forth on it. I'm just gonna dig. Let's put some of this stuff back. Okay. Let's fucking dig. You know, it's like a banger. The Beatles Anthology 3 album. Like the first few songs on there, they're like all acoustic, and they got like this kind of. It almost kind of sounds like a heavy metal like acoustic because they just go hard on it, man. Like highly would recommend checking out the Anthology 3 on Spotify, especially like the first few tracks. Eventually, they get to some of the other Anthology stuff, there's some interesting stuff on all three, but like they got like just like a little section in particular on the Anthology 3 for the Beatles that. Uh, it starts. This is the beginning. It's just bangers. This section of just like acoustic songs. Okay. Anyways, let us dig. Let us dig this hole. What the fuck? How'd you guys get down there? Okay, well, you guys are going for sale. I'll tell you that. Get this obsidian. Get this obsidian. Wish I had my other pickaxe. Hi. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. That's nothing I can do, dude. There's nothing I can do. That's rough. Oh wait. Oh, my whole water pool I set up is gone. Oh, now I actually had a reason to like, stop that. Oh man. Sheesh. Am I right? Oh god. But yeah, anyways, I guess like Sweden's got like their own like alt-right party, which is really interesting. That's like rose to prominence and is actually causing like some like weird feedback loop in their elections where the coalition becomes less and less stable because they're unable to form a stable coalition because they keep losing more and more like members because of this instability that this one party has brought. I guess that's my understanding of the situation. Anyways, I might be wrong about that, but that's how I've been informed. And yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. You know, it's good to stay. Sheesh. It's good to stay informed on politics of areas outside your own because it can give you some retrospection. Give you something to compare against that's not really your own, but you can still be like, oh, dude, that's something, dude. Speaking of like UK politics, I'm like on the really or like on European politics. I'm like on the really try stuff right now, bruh. Fucking Matt Hancock, my guy, he gets around, dude. Oh, and it is bad because he did have this affair, kind of, and like was breaking COVID rules he set as the health minister that apparently were like super strict in the UK. I don't know. It's just really good to me. I don't know. For a while, I was on like, I don't think Matt Cox is as bad as the guy as he seems, but I was obviously that was, bad on me. He does seem a little bit to kind of follow that, more of the, government's gotta do what government's gotta do mentality. And to be fair, it is COVID and stuff, and there was some time on some stuff I agree with him. And I remember too, he got like when the first COVID vaccine was given out, so like there's like a big like Twitter thing in the UK saying like the award goes to, and it's like this ironic like dig at it was supposed to be like an ironic dig at Matt Hancock because a lot of people thought he was just like acting when he was like crying when he like shed a tear when the first person got the vaccine. I was like, I don't know, that seems like a little disingenuous, you know. I don't know though. Maybe it's just because I'm just like I'm just one of those people that easily falls for that kind of stuff. But in these extreme times, I kind of do also understand like needing to, sometimes if the right thing to do means breaking the rules a little bit sometimes. So I can even understand like Matt Hancock's like defense on some of the stuff that he has defended. Even though I will say I have no like context for UK politics, so I'm probably not the one who should be like voicing anything about this. But like I do get I do kind of get that sentiment at least at the end of the day, and we've seen in history before where that's actually been pivotal in some cases. But this isn't the same case when you also got caught for breaking the rules that you set because you're having like a love affair. That's a little different than like, oh, I didn't form did I didn't I think there was like some kind of controversy with him too where he didn't like file something correctly, or like didn't give notice of some kind of like filing procedure uh, right away, which there we go. Or basically he was supposed to give some kind of information prior to doing an action, and he did the action anyways, or he did the action he was supposed to give like information about it, but didn't provide it in a timely enough manner. There was something weird. I can't remember, and this is all starting to stem too from the fact that like um Dominic Cummings is just being like salty and being like, oh sheesh 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 sheesh. Okay, we're fine. It's being salty too that he got kicked off, and it's just like trying to take down the government and saying that they're inefficient. But you have to admit, it does hurt when like the prime minister says you're fucking useless. That's rough. That's a rough thing to go through. I'm not even gonna deny that. That's rough, bruh. I feel for you, Dominic Cummings, for a little bit for that. And also, I will say, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson said he isn't planning on like firing Matt Hancock over this, and obviously, if he didn't want him around, for one reason or another, he would have just fired him right there. But yeah, man, UK politics are fun. I don't know. UK politics it's just fun to see you guys like arguing like in the House of it isn't the House of Lords. That's not right. It's the legislative. So the House of Lords is kind of like the Senate, but like with less power instead. So it's like less people. From my understanding, the House of Commons is what it's called. I think. Yeah, I think it's the House of Commons that mainly where the laws are chosen to be passed and all that stuff. It's just that the House of Lords have like a final kind of like say, being like, oh well, this is what we think about it, yes or no. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter too much because people, as we've seen before, like I know Boris Johnson has gone against like what's it called, the House of Lords, even though. So I'm trying to remember this stuff because it's like all like people I don't hear on a daily. Well, I kind of do hear on a daily basis, but for my own like fruition and not from like just common societal like topics within my country of the U.S. of A. Sheesh, am I right? I forgot what I was talking about. Making that point. Anyways, it's something about. We're talking about something about like the House of Lords and all that stuff. Either way, stuff's really interesting to me, and I always love the yelling too. I love how you guys get in each other's face about it. It's pretty sweet. Sheesh, am I right? Don't break that one. Break this one. Okay. Oh, my back. Man, I saw the chiropractor and it did help, but I got my back's messed up, man. I did it! I just literally did what I said I was not supposed to do. Gosh darn it, Austin. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, there we go. And now we take up 5, or whatever the limit is. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. There's been trauma going down in UK politics within the government, and I just find it very fascinating. You know, it's like the YouTube trauma. I guess Call Me Carson's back too, and there was like this big scam that's something I heard about recently. It's kind of interesting. That's blowing up. I guess there was like this big like YouTube crypto scam that went on, and like Faith Jarvis was even a part of it, which is really funny because a few months ago he was basically, I gotta be careful with how I say this, right? He was not in a good spot and mentally, and yeah, I mean like, I don't want to say that's bullshit and all that either, because obviously mental health is a real thing, and I would even say that mental health plays into your decision making, right? So I'm not even gonna say that he's bullshitting, like, oh, he expects sympathy, but he does this shit. Because ultimately we are all flawed. It's something I also think. Um, so I don't want to like actually hold that against him too hard. Okay, let's see. There you go. But like at the same time, there you go. That's how you do it. At the same time, it is just kind of rich that or I guess was that's how I'm gonna put it. It just sucks and it's kind of funny to see this guy to see you do this now because it's just disappointing I guess you know ultimately at the end of the day. And it might get you a little bit mad too, being that's justifiable. I'm not gonna tell you not to get mad because you can't really control people's feelings on subject matter like this. What am I doing? So let's go down. Oh sheesh! I just I just hope Jarvis gets his life figured out. I honestly I kind of pity it a little bit. That's probably the best way I'm gonna be able to ever put it. So I kind of pity that. That's you know it's also a terrible thing to do, and that's bullshit that he did it, Jarvis. But at the same time, man, fucking get your life together, man. I feel to you, dude. I'm struggling with my life as well. I think everyone can go through that. Just try to just start fucking getting together. Start working at it, man. That is not the right step. And of course, he had other names too. This big, infamous one was Rice Gum. He's known for like doing a lot of scams before in the past. Let's get up here. This is what we're gonna do. Damn it, if I can do it. Okay, down, 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 down. Lights go down. So what is the level? I think this is the level? Let's place some of this down here just for now. I know we're going to have to like mine it up later, but like whatever. It makes it easier. Find some villagers down here. Some traveling merchants. That's what they're called. Yeah, I'm talking about a UB. Got a problem with that? Now going back over that too a little bit. I don't want to be like grandstanding either. Again, like I'm like telling him to get help and stuff like this is disappointing and stuff. At the end of the day, he got nothing to he's got nothing to prove to me, and none of these guys do. Basically, anyways, go back to it. I didn't even like talk about it at all either. The bunch of these big YouTubers basically were like pumping this crypto that apparently don't is called For the Kids, and you donate, and it if you donate, you sorry, for some reason I need to use all my brain power to focus on mining. If you donate portion, or if you use the blockchain, part of it gets donate. Part of the transaction fee gets donated to Binance's charity wallet or something like that. And basically, they were pumping up the thing like, oh, it's also gonna be this big thing, and it's just dead in the water now, and like all these like YouTubers that like were participating delete their tweets and stuff, and it just kind of seemed like a big pump and up scheme. Like as soon as it was high, they left, and yeah. And the thing is that you usually, especially some of these big personalities, they had whole teams behind them. They should have known better than to do something like this, but they sure enough did. And Sog did a better explanation on me. Some Ordinary Gamers, he made a video. That's how I know about it. Highly would recommend checking it out. Okay, so yeah, what are we gonna do next, anyways? Let's go try to get up here this way. We're gonna just do what we did the last time with the quarry, and just work our way up here. But anyways, yeah. I got into blockchain stuff like in 2018 towards the end of like that crypto crash 2017. Um, so I've always kind of found the stuff really interesting, But I also because of that I do acknowledge, and I will even acknowledge it now that I am definitely kind of still part of the speculation group. A lot of it is just speculation, or like long term, if you know what you're doing, you can actually make some serious profits too that way. Or even short term, if you have like the right tools like token metrics. I've heard like a lot of good stuff about. Um, oh, this is gonna yeah. Actually, that was just dumb. Okay, there you go. There we go. Look at that. There's also a really good one I've seen some good stuff from called Crypto Cipher, but that one you need like a tenth of Bitcoin, and recommend buying at like an absolute low for Bitcoin, like after this whole cycle uh, happens, whether that's happening in the imminent future, like in the next few weeks, with what we're seeing crypto having some struggles right now. Some might say it's already happened a while back, and we peaked at 65, 70,000. It was actually funny enough. I did see like a guy predict that would be the price high for this year. Before he changed his mind when like we made like that humongous move. It's like January, February. Baby, I know we want in, but if I let you in, you can ignore. I feel bad, man. I'm gonna kick you out though. There it goes. Pick. I gotta get those noise canceling earphones, but I need money, and I got 10 billion other things. Like we're moving too. That's something else, of course. Oh, sheesh. Wait, did I Oh, that's fine. We can do it like this. Yeah, yeah. This is exactly how we want this. Except we can get rid of this now. There you go. There you go. But, I guess my whole point with, like, saying that you got, you gotta know about like the crypto and stuff pretty well is that you don't want to be going to this stuff like blind just because some big YouTuber, uh, told you to. You know, it might be a good tipping off point, but you also want to do your own research, and it's something I know I have to be better about. I try to do more research for sure. I could probably be better, um, but that's something you definitely need to do. You don't want to be just like investing in some like random thing, like there's this one I invested in, and I thought I did good enough due diligence, but I could have technically made a little bit of money, but it would have probably cost more in Ethereum to like actually transact the whole thing. So it just wasn't really gonna happen. I basically invested in this coin called Dev Protocol. It was backed by Microsoft. Basically, it was like open source, free code, based off like a blockchain thing. Um, and you can see I can't even explain it that well. It was backed by Microsoft though, and it seemed really cool because I like open source stuff too. And it's still going. Don't get me wrong. It isn't like a rug pulls thing. It just hasn't really gotten that much traction. Uh, it hasn't gotten that much traction though. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here. So, and I put some money into that. And that's what I thought was a good investment. I probably could have done better research. What I would say is you can do speculative trading, but be smart about it. Like invest in like the big names like Cardano, Ethereum. Maybe Dogecoin if you really want to be like on like the whole. I'm gonna make a trade based off the Elon tweet because we're right now in memeonomics. I know AMC is going up a lot too. BlackBerry was kind of going through that a little bit, right? That's what I thought I heard. Okay, wait. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this here. No, I'm actually gonna go up there too. I'm gonna start cutting down some trees and letting them grow. Because I think we're gonna like move these pillars down all the way down to the bottom. Put some wood. Let's see here. Let's grab this axe. And and people are making a lot of money on that, especially hard speculation is playing with some of this dumb stuff. But you also I'd recommend at least learning some of the tools. Like I learned about the MACD system, and I still look at trading for you at least a little bit to try to understand. Be like, okay, well, this I'm gonna try to use this to affect my affect my trading decisions. And even then, I spent probably a good 2 or 3 years just losing 200, 300 bucks at a time, just trying to understand the crypto market, and the bear market, which is actually even it's different than it is now. And I have to be careful with some decisions I'm making. I'm still learning about the crypto market. I'm still making and losing money right now. Probably more money that I could have probably some money I could have prevented losing. So I guess, and also, the big things too is don't play with money you can't lose, right? I'm playing with purely money that I can lose, and so I'm okay if it goes all the way. At the end of the day, I'd be sad, but it'll be okay. It's not gonna affect me in any weird way itself. Except maybe my mental health, but that's my point, I guess. You gotta be ready to lose that money, and if you can't confidently say I'm going to lose $6,000 if this coin goes to shit, or whatever, how much you invest, you should be like, yeah, but it's gonna go to the moon, so it's okay. You gotta be okay with losing that money. That is the thing. So people are ruining their lives out here. Just don't. Give it another year. Normal financials will start coming back to normal. I promise. Okay. is it? No, it's one more. Is it? I think it's this. No, yeah, it's this. Would it be this one? Okay. Cool. And I say guys, I know I'm not even sure if the guy who was watching me earlier is still here or not. I would be surprised if you are. But yeah, you know. Just be smart, you know. A lot of people like getting caught up in speculation, but someone's gotta hold the bag at the end of the day. And it's not going to be the guy who's got years of experience within the crypto market. Refers to trading techniques and charts as proper technical analysis. Like, watch the moon. He's the most clickbaity guy ever. And he, like, I think I've even seen him sometimes, like, catch his, like hold his tongue a little bit. He's, like, worried that, like, it's going to affect the crypto prices further. I've seen him be like, oh, you know, I don't, him being, like, downplaying the severity of the bear market a little bit too, but he at least like is kind of for the most part real. Like he like shows proper technical analysis. He tells you if it's gonna go up or go down. The only thing I will say is you gotta be careful with like leverage trading. He does promote that a lot, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing because leverage trade if you want, but again that's like playing. That's almost playing with money that you don't have to begin with if you do leverage trade. Leverage trading being that you basically do like a multiplier, so you can do like more money, but you can also lose more money. And if you lose more money, you get liquidated, and you owe money to the company, like Bybit or PMix or whatever they are. You know, that can happen to you. Oh my God, it's hot. I'll leave the door slightly open, but if you want to come on in, kind of, but I just want to, just don't snore in my ear, man. I love you. I'm going to get this noise canceling headphones soon. Okay, I need to go back up here. Luna's actually doing a lot better too. See, I keep getting the comments that she's losing weight, which I'm really happy about. She's been doing better too with training. Still work in progress, but yeah, no, she's doing a lot better. Just being less aggressive towards dogs in general. I'm able to keep her like calm with, like the first time ever, I was able to keep her calm around other dogs besides the one we've been specifically training with. It wasn't like a great piece. It was more like, you know, she knew that she was too far away, but she got a chance she would try. Because I saw her jump at a dog a couple times. That was when she thought she had a chance, but didn't. I know. Good girl. Baby. Big ol' baby. Yeah, no, she's, her pink eye can be in comments about that too. Pink eye looks better lately, which has been good to hear. Oh, baby. Poor girl. Needs attention. I swear, like, every 2 hours I come out to this girl and pet her for like 10 minutes. She needs more. She's obsessed. She's obsessed with people, though, in general. Like, we'll be walking by and she'll won't want to continue walking. She'll stop and try to see if they'll like pet her. She'll try to force herself upon them. Oh, baby. I do like having her actually with me in here too when I can. I just need to get better headphones because like I just have PTSD from her snoring and trying to sleep. PTSD might be a strong word, but you know, it does good. It gets on my nerves a little bit, and then I feel bad about too because you can't help it. It's just. I know, baby. I know. I know. I know. Oh, there goes the gravel. I know. Wait till I stop paying for a second. She gets on me like, why'd you stop? So I need to move the arrow key forward. Okay. I know. That's not crypto talk. What else is there to talk about? Just trying to think. What else has been going on? It's been kind of quieter. Swedish politics. What else has been going on? Sports Johnson thing. G7 summit happened. I only watch politics stuff and some news, like some trauma stuff, but not enough. I know, baby. Oh, this dog. Huh? Oh. You don't get enough tension, do you? Is that what it is? Oh my god. Okay, I need to get this. No, that's bad. Don't do. No, that's even worse. Baby, I know. I need to grab my pickaxe though. Did I already pick it up? No. I think I saw it. I thought I saw it. The case of the missing pickaxe. Where is this villager at? I hear him. What's wrong, baby? There it is. Okay. Okay, ready, steady, goey. There we go. Oh, she's not there anymore. Oh, ow. Oh boy, ain't it dark up here. Probably put some torches down here as well. Oh yeah, I guess there's like some like weird thing too. I guess like in the I forget what it's called. There's like some area that's Crimea. There's some conflict in Crimea for a second, or it's like or Russian. Uh, basically Russia claims the territory. So does Ukraine. Western countries support Ukraine. Russia supports Russia, etc., etc. And they Russians were basically trying to reinforce their claim on Crimea by firing at UK ships, saying that they uh, did not have the right passage. If they owned the land, then by nautical law they would be correct, but because it's kind of like fishy to begin with that they even own it, it's just them kind of being just showing their dicks more basically. Like, oh, yep, we'll reinforce our land. This is our land after all. This is fun. This is fun to watch. Though it's also like, as the U.S. doesn't respond correctly, or the Western countries in general don't respond correctly. You shouldn't say the U.S. It's very U.S. centric. Wait, what am I doing? Let's do it from right here. Hey, this is the stairwell I made earlier. There we go. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I do find it funny how to... we are kind of going back to the same old bullshit where it's like, oh yeah, we will agree to these humanitarian requests, and then they will not, follow through with humanitarian requests and continue to try to act like authoritarian government. Because we're trying to hold this peace and like this international government idea, but like, got bad players. People who don't want to really follow through completely. I'm not even saying the U.S. is completely innocent of this either. You know, this. I'm sure you probably pulled some other instances too, but like I know we were like, with the help of the Danish, we were spying like on Germany for some reason. I remember like it being criticized as like some like Cold War move kind of thing. Like we're not in a Cold War anymore. And I don't know. I kind of agree with that a little bit. It's just dumb to like, why are we spying on our allies? Are we really expecting them to like betray us, or do we really need that kind of intelligence? I guess you could argue yes, that intel is vital in all situations. I don't know. It's just the whole situation is kind of hard with that, or maybe it's easy. I just having a hard time accepting that it's easy. That's just bad. But I don't know. I think there is some merit to the fact that like you know, you do need intel as much as possible. The more intel you have, the more secure you will be. So the U.S. trying to be like, oh yeah, well, you know, we do this with everyone, is like that kind of attitude can maybe be justified through that, but it's also still like kind of crappy. Like I think that's the kind of biggest thing that people have gotten like that people criticize from like the left on the right, is that it's like um that the right's like, oh well, you know, options like this kind of like, you know, it sucks, yeah, that we have to, but you know, this is a required measure to make sure we're secure and stuff. And you know, I think we've all kind of gotten a little disconnected from that. Like, yeah, this is, this necessary evil, right? But we don't really view it as evil. We just kind of view it as kind of like, oh well, yeah, it's there. Don't break that one. There we go. And that's what the left are often kind of speaking out about too. And I say the left, you know, each individual has their own reasons for it, and that's something too I think people forget, is that people kind of often group people, but everyone's kind of about the end of the day still got their own individual solution. I think that maybe that's a bit of a dumb statement, but I don't know. I think some people, not all people, but some people have a tendency to like group like policies together as like that. Like oh you have a leftist view on something, or like for example, like if you're like, oh, really want to change global warming, dude, I mean, the issue remains. It should, for one, be a non-political issue to begin with. You know, the Earth is warming up, and it is very important that we take care of it. So it kind of sucks it's a political issue. But in two, I think they kind of have like they'll like tie in arguments like of like, oh well, you know, applying to this situation here and yada yada. I don't even know what I'm saying even anymore. And I say conservatives too, and I'm doing the same thing, I guess, as well. Um, so fair. I think I'm just kind of just rambling at this point. Let's go over here. I guess, you know, I'll leave it off at this because I actually really want to get off politics now. Um, you know, ultimately, at the end of the day, I think everyone's got their own views and stuff, but I think everyone's kind of, at the end of the day, you know, I think there is a tendency to try to group these issues in together, or these, like, I don't know, maybe this is because I'm seeing, like, Steven Crowder stuff, or I'm just seeing, like, there's been a recent rise in, like, the, in left media and in the left in social media, whereas I feel like the right has dominated over the last over the last few years. So there's again just all this new influences, just kind of or seeing these other influencers speak out and stuff, and you know it keeps it on my mind. But it's good to it's good to get other perspective like that too. It's kind of like what that general was saying when when Matt Gage was like trying to basically shit on white rage. Be like, well, this general will obviously support me and stuff, so he's just trying to make a big show out of everything. And then the guy's like, well, you know, I think it's good to understand white rage, like why people want to siege the government and stuff. While Maggie's just trying to be like, well, it doesn't exist, right? Well, we're woke over here. Uh, yeah. That's what I'll say about it. I really agree with that general. I think that's a good stance. I think that's something that is needed more of in today's political arguments and stuff. Is his willingness to kind of look for that more. I think there's also kind of like this is not enough understanding too, because like it's hard to be informed, dude. You can even try to be informed, like go like Google search and stuff, but it's like, oh, well, what institution are you getting the information from? Oh, well, my institution says that your institution's bullshit, and then it's kind of like, well, how do you determine which institution is reputable or not? And like the only institution that I know for sure is like is reputable, and it's not even a political institution. It's just like a tech and media institution. Is like, oh yeah, I can maybe say the other ones too, like Che 2 Cents and like Gamer Nexus, but Linus Tech Tips for the most part seems reputable and stuff like that, and their company has proven it from time to time. I just wonder how you kind of get that when you got other like news outlets kind of like, or other foundations, other organizations being like, well, this organization is lying, so you can't trust anything from their source. And that's something I've struggled, or anything from their sources. And that's something I've struggled with a lot, because you know I think like way back growing up in like 2000 and like growing up 2010s and stuff, and I claimed I was moderate and stuff. I didn't really know anything what I was talking about. It's kind of like I think there's an argument for both sides, and I think that's why I said I was a moderate. It's like, well, yeah, there's an argument for both sides. There you go. There's more truth than it's nothing's ever black and white. I think that's why I kind of held that. Uh, but at the same time, like what we were all seeing, it was like, oh man, look at this lefty actually source wrong information and stuff. If we actually look at this source, it proves them wrong and haha. But I think now we kind of like PragerU is a really good meme example of this. PragerU is like such dog shit, right? From my understanding. But like back in the day, when I first saw PragerU, I was like, oh hey, it's a conservative institution giving their viewpoints. It's good to like to get viewpoints from multiple institutions and stuff. But really, all it became was just like, I'm being like, well, CNN's bullshit, and CNN is bullshit. Don't get me wrong, but like it slowly became like this whole thing, like, well, anything that relates to like this left ideology that this one source claimed was wrong, that we proven was wrong. This one source didn't do the due diligence enough, and like uh, showing like proving their points, like actually doing it properly, showing the sources and stuff, or like they misguided them, and now we caught them this one time. The issue kind of got like that that organization uh, falsely use information for kind of gets tainted with that. It's like, well, yeah, but the it's actually proven all false. No, that's not exactly true. It's just more that a news organization or an organization in general gave wrong resources. It's kind of like the fallacy, right? Just because there's a logical fallacy within an argument doesn't mean it's true. But I think that kind of became like the whole point for like a while. Uh, of some of these like left commentators going back to Steve Crowder. It's like, oh, and then you can easily find logical fallacies in their argument. But I feel like a lot of like the I don't want to say like the viewership of that, but like I feel like there's a demographic of kids who kind of like grew up during this Filthy Frank era, like me, who want to question, who want to be smart and question their sources and stuff. See like these instances of like left sources or right sources at least claiming that left sources, like some big ones I guess would be like Vice is kind of a good example, especially at the beginning. CNN is a really good example of them kind of like just being part of like a propaganda machine, basically. Uh, Though maybe not anymore, but like at least that's what we saw back in the day, and I still have that reputation for them. Maybe that's not the case anymore. Like I knew Andrew Yang was like would speak on there at times, and I thought that was actually really cool because I actually like Andrew Yang. Oh, that hurt. I'm also full in inventory apparently. Let's go up and chop off some of this stuff. Come back down, pick up some of the other stuff. But now it just kind of seems like we're kind of seeing the reversal of that now, where we're kind of seeing like a lot of these right-wing sources kind of just pulling bullshit out of their ass. Kind of like Ben Shapiro, like Steven Crowder, just pull bullshit out of their ass. So the big thing I've seen a lot of arguments say is like it's just for funding purposes. They gotta get funded, so they will say whatever they can to get the people and the views. Like people riled up, their viewer base, give more of the viewer base, and get them to donate more and give more ad revenue to them. And I'm not saying that the left can't do that either. I'm sure there are also plenty of good actual like right wing sources to go to, or some organizations you can go to like that. But I don't know. I feel like at least that like my perspective was like that for a while, where it's like, oh, I'm trying to be smart here. I'm trying to get actual factual resources, and it just seems like a lot of these left arguments, these leftist arguments are bullshit and are based off of false info. When in reality, there might have been some arguments made that way, but I don't think that's completely the case. Or the other way around as well, it could be that the right sources were also kind of fudging shit, that originally claimed that the left, this leftist take is wrong because of this. And like I said, I'm focusing a lot on like why the right's wrong or why the left's right. I like to, I don't like to fully be like say I'm left or right. Still to this day, I've definitely gotten a lot more progressive as time's gone on. I like to think I'm more of like a type Roosevelt progressive, or like kind of his. I don't want to say like his likeness, but like, because that's narcissistic. But like at least his views on politics a little bit. He was very much like a progressive, but he wasn't like a like I know he was against like nationalization of the railroad. Me personally, I'm even kind of for like nationalization of some needs like medicine and food. But and then protecting industry in other areas, and I think that might be some argument that some socialists even have. I think everything like that in general too gets kind of like people get scared of just like the little tiniest bit of government intervention because of you know Reaganomics and like just I don't even want to say Reaganomics, but like, economics class in Sheldon being like, oh, well, you know, companies gotta adjust for this stuff. And then, yeah, of course, obviously, but they can handle it. The idea of just keeping, like, you know, the least government intervention as possible, we have enough, is kind of bullshit, because, you know, standards are always evolving and becoming better and stuff, and, yeah. You know, I think companies can sacrifice some more money for the well-being, increasing the well-being of society overall. Overall, that's what I'll say about that. I'm not exactly saying that we should be like full on like, you know, take from the rich, give from the poor. You know, there can't be no rich and stuff like that. I think the aspiration of becoming rich is kind of, you know, sweet too to some people, right? You know, people like the idea they can. There we go. Gotta fix that. That they can like work hard and become like very successful, and you know, I don't want to take that away either, but I think at the same time that's kind of like the viewpoint you get sometimes, or like the understanding you feel like you get from uh you feel like that's what the left wants, and in reality you realize that you know, there's, for one, there's many people that make up the left, many different individuals with different viewpoints, shit, and also, you know, that goes for the right as well. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like I've seen like a lot of this like logical fallacies being used to try to like put down and kind of bubble like these ideologies that's like, oh, this is a leftist ideology, and it's like there's a lot to it, man. There's a lot more to it than that. I think that's what I was trying to say too, because like I think there was some stuff, you know, kind of contradicts itself, even from what I was saying the last like hour. And you know, I'm trying to find my words. I'm no skilled debater. I know that was kind of the big thing too, during the Steven Crowder stuff. And that's something that's actually got me interested more of, because I do want to be able to kind of actually debate this stuff personally. I want to be well informed. You know, that's a desire I do have. Okay, yep, that hurt. But yeah, that is a desire I do have. But at the same time, that takes like a lot of work and training. So we'll get there eventually, maybe. You know. But because of that, sometimes it's hard to find the right words, and you know, I even found myself trying some of that. Like, you know, I kind of want to stop what I'm talking about right here, because it's kind of not coming out the way how I intended it to. You know, I didn't want to sound like some kind of like asshole who's like moral standing and stuff like that. Okay, that's right. And we just kind of go further back like this. That's right, now I remember. It was funny when he's trying to like dig for like something to talk about. You just start talking about politics. That's great. What else is there to talk about? Can we talk about like politics outside the U.S. for a little bit? Something I'm less familiar with that I can just like riff on easily. Cause can we go back to the Hancock affair thing? That was fucking hilarious. Ah, sheesh. Oop. What else been in the news? Oh man, my back. You know, there's Windows 11 coming out. That got leaked, apparently. That's not much to say about that, though, from my understanding so far. It's kind of people commenting on the graphical interface, really, and some of the new. I guess it's gonna be some cool stuff, like for gaming, that's gonna be better. Like the really cool that I saw was that I guess like they're allowing PCIe lanes to directly connect or directly talk to like storage and stuff. So if I had to like go through the CPU on Windows, uh, which can allow for faster game loading time because it doesn't therefore doesn't have to go through the CPU to reach the GPU. The GPU can just grab the info straight from the hard drive. Oh man. Oh. It's funny, yeah. Again, and now I can't think of anything to talk about. It's funny. It's like all I can talk about politics. It's not really like much going on right now, really around me. I'm moving still, so like I said, it is a lot, but like my there's not a lot new. It's just gotta go moving stuff kind of every once in a while. Last couple days have been kind of hectic because I went to a concert. Uh, yeah. I feel like I do a lot better in social situations where I got like a chance to like, like kind of like right now, someone else to like riff off of and like talk about. Like I am terrible speaking about myself, but at least right now I am. Maybe my my goal one day is to be able to tangent like Northern Lion. Let's just say that. But when I'm with someone else, man, I can riff easily. I can go for days for days. Call Me Carson's coming back, I guess. There's a big whole drama thing with the YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, we kind of covered everything. Uh, you know, Carl Maxon's right now playing chess and like some Asian, it's called the Gold Asian, Asian Gold something. I can't remember like that. It's actually what it's called. Uh, the Asian Gold Money Chess Tournament or something like that. Yep, that's what it's called. Oh, my back. Yeah, that's been fun. I guess like some Blitz tournament, which is interesting. Sounds like fun. My pick's about to break apart. Oh, my back. So I don't know if you're about chiropractors. They're kind of like pseudoscience-y, but anyway, whatever helps, helps. I said that one a lot too. I think I was talking about that with someone recently that's like, you know, again, at the end of the day, again, whatever helps, helps. And there goes my pick. So I'm gonna have some friends on today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We might have to move Minecraft Mondays. So you can only really want to do like 1 hour of Minecraft at a time. Like an hour of tangents, sure, I can talk about an hour of tangents easily. 4 hours is a lot. So I'd say, well, we'll probably collect these resources. Maybe we'll play something else for right now. Like maybe check out. Oh, is that my contact? Oh, that's good. Can still see out one eye, so that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's light this up a little. Man, what's like one other guy that one guy on Fiverr is doing like the the guy that like dressed up and went Ray for Kekistan for money too. Might I add? That was fucking fantastic. I heard he got like a lot of degrees. Like he had like 6 like college degrees or something like that. Something like nuts. If I got a college degree, honestly, good for him. I'm just tired. I am tired. I'm gonna grab myself an energy shot after this. Maybe check out Halo Master Chief Collection. Gonna try out the custom browser game selection. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Oh, I had something going there for a second. Had something going for a second. There we go. Gravel. Gravek, sorry. Gravek. Granite? I believe deep slate's like back here or something. Yeah. Got more deep slate than gravel. It's hilarious. Put some of this dirt away. I don't think we need a chest yet. Or barrel. Okay. Obsidian. You can go here. I didn't plant any trees, did I? Well, it's gonna be hard to get more wood for this post if you know what I mean. But it's also gonna be more. It's also gonna be more work to it's gonna be more time. I mean, to get more wood for that post. Boom. Boom. Anyone know how to stop that? If anyone's even still here at all? Like the villagers getting stuck at doors? Does he need to make like a separate room for each one of them? I can see that. Tell you what. Actually, no, we'll leave it as it is. Okay, well, on that note, let's put this back. Yo, is the door? Leave that open for me, please. Thank you. Do the doors need to be like an alternating order, maybe? That's what I should do? I don't know. Okay. Maybe this will work now. Okay, well, sheesh, am I right? Probably call you from Minecraft Monday, a little early, probably play something else. Like Halo, let's try some Halo. No, we'll be right back.